love doing kneeling stretching routines because there's something about the end of a workout where you're exhausted and you're tired of working hard, where the thought of being up on your feet for longer is a little daunting. So doing some stretches on the floor at the end of your workout feels so good. So I also have a kneeling stretching routine for the lower half of your body, which includes your hamstrings, your hip flexors, your IT band, your inner thighs. So it really works on opening up all the muscles surrounding your hip joint. But here's a couple stretches for your upper half. So include these with the other kneeling stretching routine that I already have, and you'll be able to stretch out your entire body from a kneeling position. If you need to, you can get an extra mat for your knees. I'm doing it on the carpet, so it feels fine. But if you have particularly sensitive knees and don't have the carpet, make sure that you have an extra mat for your knees. So our first stretch is going to be for our upper back. And in yoga, this particular stretch is called thread the needle. So you're going to be on your hands and knees, and make sure your hips are right over your feet. Don't have your hips out in front of you, or don't be sitting too far back to your heels. So your hips are going to be right above your knees. We're going to take one arm and palm up towards the ceiling. We're going to slide this arm as far under your body as you can. And as this arm is sliding under, you're lowering yourself down to eventually be able to rest on that shoulder. And you can get this arm out of the way. And the further you rotate your body and look up underneath your arm up to the ceiling, and that's going to get you a nice deep upper back stretch. You're going to feel that all the way across. As you get better, you should be able to lay almost all the way on the back of that shoulder. So going the other way, you're going to take that hand, reach it under, and you're twisting your body all the way under to lay on the back of your shoulder here. Okay, so that's the good upper back stretch. So from there, we're still in a kneeling position. We're going to attempt to do this. This is a little tricky. We're going to get your chest stretch. Some people feel this stretch, some people don't. I feel it more on my left side than my right side, but it's a great way to get your pec stretch or a chest stretch in a kneeling position. So you're going to take your arm and go directly out to the side, and with that arm planted, that hand planted out to your side, you're going to lean your chest down to the floor, and you can hold your hands, kind of be on your hand on this side. Press your shoulder down towards the floor and turn away from this hand as you're pressing your shoulder to the floor. Okay, so you're trying to get this shoulder joint down to the floor, and that's going to give you a stretch right through the shoulder. So press down into the floor. Don't press too hard because it can be pretty intense. On the other side, reach that arm out to the side, and you're pressing. Let me turn a little bit. You're pressing your shoulder joint down towards the floor, and you can turn away from it. So in this position, it's important that my right shoulder, the one that's up, is higher than my left shoulder, which is down at the floor. That way you get that good stretch, okay? So that's a way to get a chest stretch from a kneeling position. The final stretch, this one feels really good. This is more of a lat stretch or a shoulder stretch, putting your arms in extension. If you have any shoulder impingement issues, don't try this one. It's only going to aggravate it. But if you have a very good healthy shoulder, it should be fine. So hips are directly above your knees. Once again, we're going to send, thumbs are up towards the ceiling. We're going to send those arms straight forward and lower your chest down towards the floor, kind of with your chin leading your chest. So your chin is coming down towards the floor, the chest is coming down towards the floor. My booty is way up in the air. And you're lowering as close to the floor as you can. When you get down there, go ahead and breathe. And this is going to give you a nice shoulder stretch through your lats. You'll even feel this in your shoulder blades. And then come out of it from here. Okay, so there's a good upper body shoulder stretching circuit, being able to do them on your knees.